What's good, YouTube? Andre here with the DM Network. Y'all, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Lend me your subs. We're trying to reach 10,000 subscribers. That's the ultimate goal. And we upload every single day. So don't forget to hit the bell notification so you don't miss a single upload. Now on with the video, y'all. So today I want to talk about Dragon Ball Project Z. And when could we potentially hear some more information? Now, take this with a grain of salt because this is all speculation. However, I'm looking to hear more about this game towards the end of February, definitely by March, perhaps in Jump Force, V Jump magazine. I mean, Jump Force, whatever, V Jump magazine. But the reason why is because right now Bandai's marketing team is kind of tied up with three games: Ace Combat, God Eater 3, as well as Jump Force. They're doing heavy marketing for Jump Force, which releases this week. And you can expect them to continue to market that game a couple of weeks after release. That's why I say March. However, in March, One Piece World Seeker is coming out as well. So we have to take that into an account as well. So like I said, possibly by March, next month is when we'll possibly hear something. But I wanted to read something from CyberConnect 2's Wikipedia page that gives a little bit of hint that this game could potentially be open world. So it says CyberConnect 2 is currently working on 3 projects for current gen consoles. The first was Final Fantasy Remake, described in CyberConnect's job advertisement as photorealistic role-playing game targeted at international marketing, being built using Unreal Engine 4. A lot of people speculated that that was the Dragon Ball game, but it wasn't. It was Final Fantasy. But it says, as of May 2017, it has been confirmed that Square Enix has taken over development for Final Fantasy Remake. Now, this is talking about the other 2 games, because remember at the start it said it was talking about 3 games. Now, this is talking about the other 2. The second is open world. The third involves virtual reality. What could that be? It was also stated that during live broadcasts on Nico Nico that CyberConnect 2 will announce their future vision for the company, leading them through the next decade. Blase, blase. So they're saying that the other 2 games they were working on, one of them was an open world game, the other one was virtual reality. So I want to take a look here, and this is their release schedule for 2019 of their upcoming games. So they have a game coming out in 2019. CyberConnect is developing that. They also have one coming out in fall of 2019, as well as winter of 2019. And then at the very bottom, I know it's cut off, but you can see it says Dragon Ball, and of course it says 2019. It says 2019, but it doesn't have a release date. So you're looking at that and you say, okay, summer, fall, winter, what's missing? Spring of 2019. Could this game potentially release in spring of 2019? It's very unlikely, though it is a possibility. The only reason why I say that is because this game has been in development for a couple of years already, as you can tell by the last post saying that they were working on 3 different games in 2017. Now, the thing is, I know you can't see what's under Dragon Ball, but underneath Dragon Ball, if you go to CyberConnect Wikipedia and look up upcoming games, you'll see this. It says that there is a VR title. Okay. So with there being a VR title, Dragon Ball could be the open world game that was talking about in the last slide. Now, out of these other 3 games that are releasing in the summer, fall, and winter, I don't know if any of those are open world. I'll have to look into them and get back with y'all on that. But could this game release in the spring? Like I said, it's very unlikely, though it's not out of the realm of possibility. It just depends on how long they've been working on the game. And really, you say, well, that's not enough time to market the game. You know, you look at what is it, February, you have March, April, and May. You basically have 3 months. But the game was announced at the end of January. So you have the end of February, the end of March, the end of April, and the end of May is 4 months. Now, Xenoverse 2 was released 5 months after the initial announcement of the game. Now, I know 5 months is a very short window, but they had been working on the game for over 2 years at that point. Not to mention, it was a little bit easier, I guess, for them to make the game because Xenoverse 1, they pretty much already had the foundation. But you have to take this into consideration that it doesn't matter, you know, there's no set time limit that, oh, we want to market this game for 7 or 8 months. No, I mean, if they're done making the game, then they can release the game whenever they want to. And if they're already pretty much done with the game, which I know you're going to say, well, DM, they're not done with the game. They just released 1 trailer. Yes, but dude, listen to what I'm saying. They released 1 trailer, yes, but that doesn't mean that they're still working on the game. They could very well be finished with the game and getting ready to market and advertise the game. But the reason why is because if they did, it would hurt the sales of Jump Force as well as other games that are being produced by Bandai Namco. 3 months is a lot of time to market a game, and with the hype surrounding Dragon Ball Z, it is a easy sell in my opinion. So while I really honestly think it's going to release in the spring, no, I don't. But looking at this chart, CyberConnect 3 has 3 titles releasing in summer, fall, and winter. And so it only leaves, either they're going to have a double release in the fall or something of that nature. Tokyo Ogre, I don't know if some of these are only Japan release titles. If so, then that could make some sense. CyberConnect does have a Montreal office as well, but we know that this Dragon Ball game is being developed over in Japan's CyberConnect office. So I don't know. And then also you have to take a look at what other games are coming out this year and at what time frame. The fall is a very difficult time to release a game for any developer because you have so many major AAA titles that come out. You have the Call of Duties that come out. You have the Battlefields that come out. You have the sports titles that come out. We still have big name games that need to be released this year, such as Days Gone, Last of Us, and things like that. So it's, people say, well, they're not anime games, they're not the same type of games, but they're video games. And there are millions of people who play multiple genres of games, including myself. And if I'm faced with if I'm faced with 3 different games, it's going to be a tough decision. Whereas if a game releases pretty much by itself, then it's a little bit easier to buy it because there's not much competition around. However, my prediction is that this game will release in the fall. The reason being is because, like, a lot of times